everyone, it's Lisa from Canine Clips Dog Grooming Tips. This here is Taser, and Taser used to be one of my difficult dogs. When he first started with me, he was actually the most difficult puppy I've ever groomed, but he did come in at 7 months old, so he wasn't quite sure what was going on, and he was a bit feisty for me. But as you will soon see, that is no longer the case. He's a really good boy, and he actually enjoys his groom in the process. Okay, come on, buddy. Let's go get groomed. Yeah. That's a good boy. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Okay, you ready? You're really ready, aren't you? You know the process. He's like, let's just get this over with. Alright, so today I'm going to be using a number 10 clipper blade on him, get him nice and short, and that includes shaving up his face and head to give him a nice clean short look. So I hope you enjoy it. Please let me know what you think in the comments, and thanks for watching. Alright, buddy. Taser is one guy that actually enjoys coming to be groomed, now that he has it figured out, as he has really thick fur. So he looks forward to getting cleaned up. Hold on. Alright, let's see in there. I'm going to shave that face off. He's actually never had his face shaved before. We usually use the scissors on him. That probably feels a little funny. Hey there, you can see. Yeah, good boy. I know, it's exciting. So exciting to see. That's a good boy. There we go. Boy. Always want to make sure that blade's nice and cool.
You can see I go back and forth with the blade depending on which way the hair is growing. It gets a little curly back here. Okay, I'm going to switch the blade out. Hey! Hey, hey, hey. Oh boy. Alright, let's finish off that leg. Okay. My blade. Alright, yep. Yes, buddy. I know. Good boy. So is this one. Okay. All right. There we go. Good boy. There we go. All right, I'm just gonna switch out the blade again. Nice. Now these blades are not cooperating with me. Alright, just pause while I find a new blade. That's good. Okay, I think we got one here. I like to keep a few on hand, but they're ready to go, but I got a few getting sharpened now, so. That's a good boy. Alright, alright. You can still hear it's kind of dragging a bit. And it's still needing a bit of sharpening. It's getting close to being dull. Plus he's got such thick fur. We'll get you done, buddy. Okay. Good boy. Yeah. Okay. A little bit out. I'm not really worried about getting it all perfect right now because I will be doing another cut after the bath. Right now I'm really just trying to get the bulk off. Yeah, oh boy. Okay, good. Nice. Okay, I'm going to switch this one out. See? I better get that last one done. Good boy. Okay, first thing to sneak away. Good boy. Okay, come here. Good boy. Right, see that for a sec. Oh. How do you get so heavy? Alright, I'll open this side. Okay, good boy. Okay, so right now I am going to start on the paws and nails, and then work my way to clean out the ears as well. Hey. Usually the paws aren't the favorite on a dog. They can be a little bit more sensitive. Especially those front ones seem to be a little bit more sensitive than the back ones. He has got a lot of fur in here. Good boy. Lots of fur in there. Alright, so get those trimmed up. Nice black nails there. They're a little bit long. I like to kind of go across from the pad. And I kind of push them down. So if you're not sure, just don't take too much off. Kind of goes to a little bit of a point. Kind of where it narrows a bit. All that area can be trimmed off. Rather than taking a whole bunch off at once, you can just take a little bit off, more frequently. He does have his body twisted here, so he's not giving the best camera angle for you guys, but we will try here. He has a price tag on him. So he is $20. That's funny. Oh. He is on sale right now. They pick up a lot of stuff on these feet, but that's the first time I've seen a price tag. Hold on, I know. Lots of fur in there. You can use clippers in underneath the pads as well, but it's really whatever you prefer and your dog prefers. I prefer scissors, so that's what I show. So again, you can see the nails thicker there. It's kind of hard to see, maybe on my background there, and it goes quite thin. So that's where I trim off. You're gonna have to zoom in to get that, but there we go. Good. Okay. So now I'll do an ear. Since he's situated right here for me. I'm gonna trim the hair around it. It's really thick in there. I'm just gonna trim it up, so use your thumb kind of as a guide to know where the edge of the ear is. Yeah, just making a shorter rounded ear. Still layered though, but not as short as the body, just to leave them a little bit, and that's kind of what I'll do with the tail as well. Alright, so I'm going to pluck these ears out. There's going to be lots of hair in there. I know, but it's really thick and waxy and long. The owner does have some solution to put in there. Give me a little bit of resistance. He's a good boy, I know. One more, hopefully. Make sure you just pluck the hair from inside the ear canal, because the outside is a different type of fur. Okay, there we go. So there, does that feel better? Thank you. Okay. Alright, so we'll get started on the other side. Same kind of thing, we'll trim up the ears. And around the ear canal. So again, I want to make sure I'm not plucking any of this hair on the outside, just on the inside of the ear canal. See if I can give you a closer look. Me plucking. I know, but especially when there's so much at the beginning. There you go. Oh, I know. Look at all that hair. Once you start getting a little bit of it out, you don't have to grab as much at once. I know. I know. 4 years. There we go. But unfortunately, this has to be done, because otherwise he gets ear infections. as that hair gets thick with the wax, because that wax sticks to it. And this gets heavier and heavier and kind of blocks the ear canal. There we go. There. Good boy. Yes, I feel better. All right. Good job, buddy. Good job. Okay, let's do the other paw. We've got 2 paws left. Oh, hold on. Could you just like to face me? Here, Tinker. Hey, stay. Stay, stay. Hey, no. Okay, well, I guess that's how he wants to sit. He wants to kind of stare into my eyes as I do. Hey, you've been a good boy. You just want to look at me, see what I'm doing. Be part of the action. And also let you look at his beautiful face there. Okay. How are you, sweetie? I try to hold the legs, you know, so they can just be back like that, but sometimes the dogs just don't want to sit that way. I don't know why this would be more comfortable, but that's what they want. Yeah, you want to sit like this. Okay. Okay. You're doing really good with your front paws, but good boy. That's fine. Yeah, good. Okay, now there's one more paw left. Are you hiding it from me? Oh, hold on. Okay. Good boy, you're so relaxed. All right. Oh boy, there we go. So there's all his nails and paws and ears done. Good job. He's a good boy. Okay, so now I'm going to start on the tail. I gotta kind of thin it out a little bit. It's a little thick, and then I'm going to trim it up kind of to match the ears a little bit. It is a bit long. Hey. And I'm remembering he doesn't like his tail being done. So that's why I'm going to also trim it down. Hey, you're doing so good for the paws. Get a finger. Hey. There you go. Stay. Stay there. All right. So I've got the thinning shears in there pretty good. So next what I'm going to do is actually cut quite a bit of it off, so I don't have to try to brush through or comb through all of that. There's no point combing through all that if I'm just going to be cutting it shorter. Okay. And let's see if I can get through that. Okay, Taser. Yeah, just in that little bit that's left, there's still quite a bit of that's coming out. They're so funny. Okay. Good boy. Tail. I don't know why your tail's so sensitive. Yeah. There we go. See if we can see it there. Sometimes I have to fix it up a little bit later because it all depends on how it lays. Especially when they're holding it. There we go. Good boy. Yeah, stay. There. Okay. You're ready for your bath. Oh, you like the face bath. He likes the face bath. Okay, you're gonna have a bath now. Come on. Good boy. May just have to come back with the scissors just to trim underneath his eyes. Sometimes I find the clipper blade just doesn't get right in those little corners. Of course, I'm using the full size. I know that there are smaller blades you can buy and clippers, but I like kind of the one that does everything. And I do like using those scissors. Okay. That's a good boy, that nice. Yeah, we'll be around this way. Yeah. Oh, you just want to face that way. Okay, I'm gonna keep it going. Oh. You're strong. No, stay down. Work on these back legs. Paws. Oh no, hey. As I recall, he's not a big fan of the blow dryer, so we'll see how he does this time. The only thing that seems to still stress him out pretty good, so I do as much as I can. He has been getting better, but I don't want to stress him out. Okay. Jeez. Okay, come on out. Oh, you're funny. Okay. 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 Alright, we'll see how he does with the blow dry. He's not a big fan. Okay. Yeah, he gets a little. Okay. Okay, we're done. Okay. You done? That's a good boy. Okay, he gets really anxious for some reason. Okay. Okay. See? You done? Okay. Okay, it's okay. Okay, we're done. Okay, so I'm just going to finish up by doing another clip with the number 10. take off a little bit that's gotten left behind from the first cut, but doesn't take off too much. But sometimes where the skin is a little folded, you gotta kind of stretch it out a little bit, and that'll help. Okay, a little bit left in that paw. I'll come back with the scissors. That's fine. Yep. Okay, so I just gotta trim up that one paw. Okay. You're strong, boy. Hold on. Yeah. A few strays in there. Sometimes they have a lot of fur in there. After that first trim, the bath kind of brings it out because it loosens it all up if there's a little bit of matting. Kind of hides up in there between the pads. There we go. Okay, let's see if there's any more. A little bit of that one. Come on, right? No, stop. You're so strong. Okay, okay. Good. That's a good boy. Okay, good. Let's do your tail again. Nope, tail. Ugh. Hold on. Taser. He is a twister. So sorry if you're not getting the best angle, but he likes to twist his whole body. There. All right. So for the finale of the ears, so I just put some solution in there to help dry out anything that may have gotten, like any wax that's still in there. So this will help dry it out. And of course, if there's any moisture from the bath, that'll help dry that out. You want to keep those ears nice and dry. And now just for the teeth. Lift his head up here, so I'll lift this up. Usually does pretty good actually for the teeth. He resists more for the tail for some reason. But the teeth he lets me. Alright, nice. Need a hair in there. Wait. There. And then just underneath the eyes. Yeah, so it doesn't take off much, but just enough. To get a nice clean look. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed Taser's groom. Thanks for watching. And please let me know what you think in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for your time, and I hope you have a good day. You're so stiff. Come on, buddy. There, we're all done. There you go. There you go. Take you back to the back. Take you to the front room. There you go. That's a good boy. Time to go home. So thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good day. We'll see you again soon. There you go. Now you want to dry off. Taser. Taser. You're a funny boy. Bye, guys.